Now, here is a good news story for you, because I'm joined now by Selina Begum, who's 16 and has just taken on the top debaters from Eton College and a bunch of other top public schools as well, and she's won. She brought home the prestigious Eton Debating Prize to her state school in East London, the Newham Collegiate Sixth Form. Selina is from a migrant family who moved here from Bangladesh in the 1990s, and I'm also joined by her teacher, Jerome Singh. Nice to see you both. Selina, first of all, well, tell us what happened, because you went to Eton, took them on, and what happened?
So the day routine was we actually had to plan a speech from beforehand, and my speech specifically was about abolishing the death penalty in the US, and then we had to participate in 2 debates where we were given motions and 15 minutes preparation time. You don't know what they're going to ask, so you're literally just given 15 minutes to prepare a side that you might not necessarily agree with. So the 2 we were given was about private lives of those in the public eye and about banning junk food in schools, and then they had like a final summary of the best speakers from all rounds, and then I was in the top 6, and then I managed to win.
What were the others like?
I mean, it was very intimidating, but I feel like everybody was intimidated by each other because everybody in the room was such strong speakers, but yeah, it was amazing.
Is this something that you always thought, I'm good at this, I'm a good talker, I can argue with the best of them?
I mean, I'd like to think that I'm a good speaker, but I feel like when you're with people that are just as good, it is kind of intimidating, but then there's nothing to say that they were better than me or I was better than them.
Well, there is, because you won. But and many congratulations. Jerome, what is it about her that clearly impressed everybody present?
So I run the Debating Society, but I also teach Selina history, and I can vouch for her. She is a very good speaker. Really, I think what's great about Selina is that she really challenges herself, she really pushes herself. She doesn't really believe there are limitations on what she can achieve. And that's something we try to instill in all of our students, to raise the bar and encourage them to jump over it.
Selina, it's for many people who will hear about your background, because I think your mother is a full-time carer for your father.
Yeah.
You don't have an easy time at home, and yet you've done this. Why? How do you think you've done it? Is it a drive within you, or?
I feel like my parents have always been backing me from the first day, because they weren't privileged enough to kind of go to college or have an education or work for themselves. So they've tried to instill that educational drive in their kids. It's like, we didn't go far, but that's no reason to stop you. And I think that's something that's been present within my family, like within me and my younger brother. So my parents have actually been like a huge push for me being able to do what I am today.
And what was the reaction when you told others at your school that this is what you'd done?
I think they were amazed. They were very encouraging, and I think it's like a huge confidence boost for myself, and it's not just a learning curve for me, but for others. If I can do it, then that means they can do it as well.
And that must be the point that you see. It must create a huge atmosphere at a school like that.
Yeah, it's incredibly rewarding. I remember her walking into history class the next day, got a huge round of applause.
Did she? Excellent.
And it's great to see. It's not just the confidence within her, but it's the confidence that kind of spirals throughout the whole school. It's this culture of success, and then all of the students really start to believe, we can do this, she can do it, why can't we?
But it's not just about, as Selina was saying, it's not just about preparation. I mean, she's told there and then, right, we want you to do this, so you've got to be rather quick-witted, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely, and that's something we work on. We try to really get them to work on that really precise application of logic, almost that meticulous, pedantic way of arguing and picking apart other people's arguments. But it's something she has developed fantastically well.
And you were there when she won this.
Yeah, I was.
What was the reaction amongst other teachers?
To be fair, I was fairly concentrated on her, but I myself was very, very pleased. I was sitting actually in the row behind her when it was announced, and she did seem a bit shocked, and I had to lean over and tap her and say, are you okay? But yeah, it was a fantastic experience.
So what now for Selina? What do you want to do?
So I myself want to go on and study history at Oxford, given I get the grades, and then from that I'm looking into careers in law or finance, but I haven't limited myself in terms of, like, it depends where I am in later life and what I want to do, but history at Oxford is something I'll be kind of...
Just wondering what it felt for you, from the background you've had, to go to Eton, see that world, that privilege. What was going through your mind?
I think I myself, in the kind of institution that I've been at, whether it's my college or my school, I think one thing was we were never taught that there's any limits. It was more about the kind of opportunities available and the teachers. It's got nothing to do with where you're from or your background, but rather your ability and being able to nurture that and actually go to a college or school that can help you with that. And I definitely found that at the college I attend right now.
Your mum and dad, how did they react when you told them?
They were so happy. Like, I've never seen them happier. My dad, he bought like this whole buffet. He was like, great. Yeah, it was amazing.
And Jerome, the message is anything's possible. Anybody can do anything.
Oh, definitely. And I think this is the start of a great journey for the NCS and, better things ahead, hopefully.
Well, it's so good to talk to you. Everybody's thrilled for you. It's great news, Selina. Thank you very much. And Jerome Singh, thank you both very much for coming in.
Thank you.
Congratulations again.